Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this video. Time to dive into the book.
Hello, this is Jessica with On a Stack of Books, and today's video is a book tag video, and this is a older book tag that has been revived. It was originally created by @Rick McDonnell, and it's called The In or Out. So it's supposed to be rapid fire, so I am going to go through these pretty quickly, but I saw my friend Nikki at my Messy Bookshelf do this tag, so I thought it sounded fun. So the first prompt is reading the last page first. Definitely out. I don't think I have ever done that or want to do that. In fact, if I think something is coming up that is going to be a plot twist or a surprise, or if I think anything, like I'll even cover part of it as I'm reading so that my eyes don't drift. So I like to be surprised. I don't want to know. Prompt number 2, enemies to lovers. In. That's fine. Prompt number 3, dream sequences. I'm gonna say out because I think what I'm thinking of when I think of dream sequences is a blurred line of what's actually happening in real life in the story and what is maybe not real, a dream, or in the past, and sometimes it just gets confusing. But that's what I'm thinking of. And I'm thinking of some books that I have read before that were almost that fever dream sort of, and it was just too much. So I'm not like against dream sequences, but I think for this purpose, I'm going to say out. And then love triangles. Number 4 is love triangles. Out. Number 5, cracked spines. Definitely in. And I am the one cracking the spine. I like paperbacks because I like to, I'll do it. I know, and I'm sorry, people that don't like it, but I want it comfortable in my hand. I don't want it so stiff that I'm like, I can barely read it. Like I'm gonna make that spine bendable. I am a big spine cracker. I'll do it every time. I like to really manhandle my books. Number 6, back to my small town. I do think that this is a storyline that is done a lot, but I also feel like I kind of get sucked in each time. It depends. If it's contemporary, out. If it's more historical, then I'm in, because I like that coming home idea. I like that going home and small town feel. But when I first read this, I think Hallmark movie, and they all like go back home for the holidays, and it's just, yeah. So let's just say out. Number 7, monsters are regular people. In. Number 8, no paragraph breaks. Out. I like the visual space. I like that, yeah. Out for no paragraph breaks. Number 9, multi-generational sagas. Definitely in. I like that a lot. Number 10, rereading. I am not a big rereader, so I'm gonna say out. I do see the value in it, and I have reread, and you catch things that you didn't the first time. You also have a different perspective because you know what's gonna happen. So me personally, I'm out. Number 11, artificial intelligence. I don't know exactly how to answer this, so I'm just going to say out. It has its place. Does it have its place in books? Not if they're writing them, but maybe editing. And I don't necessarily like to read about artificial intelligence. It's not a topic that I would pick up, so I'm going to go with out. Number 12, drop caps. Definitely in. I do like that. It fancies up the page. Number 13, happy endings. Yes, in. Number 14, plot points that only converge at the end. I want to say out because I don't like being confused the entire book and have it only converge at the end. If you get snippets, if you get led along, and then at the end everything wraps up, but give me something as I'm reading. So let certain things wrap up. So it would be out if it's only going to make sense at the end. In if it's, I get a little bit. So, okay, number 15. Detailed magic systems. In. I like magical books, fantasy. I do like that. And if the world building is interesting and vivid, and that good description and the detail can definitely make you feel like you're there or you want to be there. So definitely in. Number 16, classic fantasy races. Yeah, I mean, I don't read a ton of fantasies, but I'm thinking of like princesses and trolls and fairies and that type of thing. And I definitely enjoy that. So in. 17, unreliable narrators. So there was a book that I read that was Christopher Moore. It was Christopher Moore, and you find out at the end who the narrator was, and it made the book just so much better. It was hilarious. So I kind of classified that as like an unreliable narrator because it was a little misleading, but it worked and it was so good. So I guess if it's done well, and depending on what book, I can't think of another example where I've had a misleading narrator or unreliable narrator. Okay, number 18, evil protagonist. In. Number 19, the chosen one. I guess so, if it's done well. In. Number 20, when the protagonist dies. I don't want that, so I would say out. Number 21, really long chapters. Out. I definitely like shorter chapters. It's easier to blow through chapters. You have the natural stopping points. I am a big fan of short chapters. So out on the long chapters. Number 22, French flaps. Those are just the little fold in. I could take them or leave them. I guess they kind of fancy it up a little bit. They're okay. So we'll say in. Number 23, deckled edges. Definitely in. I love those. I think they're very pretty, and I will choose deckled edges over smooth if I had the choice. So definitely in. 24, signed copies by the author. If I knew the author, or if I, if it was like a special book, but I don't know, I would say in. Yeah. Excuse me. 25, dog-earing pages. Yes, definitely in. I have so many bookmarks that I really never should be dog-earing any pages, but if I don't have one nearby or handy, I am totally fine with bending the page and dog-earing it. Also, if I don't have any of my little sticky annotation notes and I want to mark that there's something on the page that I want to remember, I'll dog-ear the bottom corner to remind myself to look back at the page. So in number 26, chapter titles instead of numbers. I'm not really, I don't have a strong opinion either way. So in, I guess, but well, no, I do think I like numbers. I don't want additional, like sometimes I think it's Christopher Moore. He'll do like funny titles for the chapters. There was the one that I just read, The Cloud Cuckoo Land. They had like a little excerpt and there was, I think it was a chapter, but there was a lot going on in that chapter heading that it was almost too much. So I say, let's go without. I prefer the numbers. And then number 27, tag others. So I will see if I can find other booktubers that have not done this yet. So that was fun. I like how zippy it was and how quick we go through it. So I hope you enjoyed that as well. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I will be reading.